goal of this is going to be, your group of 3 is going to be getting 3 pieces of green foam. My class has seen it. It's moldable, very easily moldable. And you are going to segment out a map, and each individual is going to do a part of the map, and in the end you're going to put it together and you're going to get a section of the map. You're going to use that section of the map to teach your map to someone else. So some of you will be experts on contour maps. Someone explain to me again what a contour map is, or give me a highlight of a contour map. Yep. Okay, so you're taking a 3D model and you're making it 2D. So you're going to be doing it exactly the opposite. You're going to be taking that 2D map, your huge maps, and you're going to be making a model out of it. So you're going to be deciphering the map and showing us what it looks like in real life. On the other side is the political map. Someone remind me of a key element of a political map. Yep. Okay, so there are a lot of colors on it, there are a lot of boundaries. Erica? Okay, so it's going to show roads. Okay, so there are political maps and contour maps. Half of you are going to become experts on contour, half of you are going to become experts on political. So, our essential question is going to be, how do maps help us understand and communicate information about the world around us? We've already sort of started talking about that. Over the last week, we've been exploring erosion and how it changes the world around us. As scientists, we have to be able to communicate how the world is changing over time. To communicate, an easy way to communicate this is through many different types of maps. We're only going to focus on 2, but there are about 15 different types of maps that you could be using. You'll be focusing on the 2 types of maps and how they communicate certain information. The 2 types of maps you'll be working with are political and contour. So the first thing you'll be doing is you'll be working collaboratively in a group of 3 to learn about and create a 3D map. Like I said, it might be political, might be contour. Second step is you'll research important qualities of your type of map and become an expert on your map. You're going to be able to do this online. You can do this through collaboration. You can also use the presentations that you just saw, the mini lessons. And the videos are going to be online, so you can watch those 5 to 7 minute mini lessons over again if you forgot some of the information. The next step is each member of your team will be responsible for creating a quadrant of a map. When put together, the map should have a constant flow and should be able to share the message the map was responsible for communicating. Think of each quadrant as a puzzle piece that will add to a clear image when all the pieces come together. Lastly, using your model, you will teach another group how your type of map communicates different ideas. On Wednesday, I'm going to go more into what you're actually going to be doing in breaking down your maps, because your maps are going to be about 3 feet large, and I don't want you to create the whole map on a small piece of foam. You're going to be choosing little quadrants, and a quadrant is a section. It doesn't mean that it is 1/4 of the map. It means that it's a square. Okay? So really quickly, I'm going to go through the timeline with you. And we're already in today, so I'll just really quickly talk about the rest of it. The rest of the day, you're going to be doing a short map scavenger hunt. So in your group, I'm going to be handing out maps, and you are going to be finding 15 to 20 different things that are on each map. And then we are going to do a T-chart activity, and then I'm going to be pulling out each math class by who your teacher is, and we're going to do a quick mini lesson, no more than 10 minutes long, so you understand scale, because that's really important. Tomorrow, as you know, we're going on the Lapham Peak field trip, and that will be all of us together, both classes. Wednesday, you are going to be watching a mini lesson created by all of us and Mr. Benson, and he's going to show you how to use different tools to create your map and actually mold it, make it. Okay? And there'll be a couple mini lessons that you're going to go through, and then in the afternoon, you are going to paint your maps. So for some of you who are doing contour maps, you might not need to paint anything because the foam is green. For some of you who are doing political maps, you might need to paint it because of the different features that are on it, such as roads, or rivers, buildings. Okay?
Wait.
Yes?
So, are we make a model and then make a map of it, or are we looking at a map and making a model?
You're going to be looking at a map. Deidre, could I have you bring up any of the maps that are kind of on the table back there? I'll go through it so you explain it just a little bit better really quickly. Thank you. So each person is going to receive a map. Some of them are contour, some are political. These are going to be your political maps.
Whoa.
They're large, So today you're going to be looking at the whole thing. On Wednesday you're going to be breaking it down. So, this is of southeastern Wisconsin. Okay? What's going to happen on Wednesday is I'm going to give you a certain quadrant of this map. So for example, some of you might have, let's say, the city of Milwaukee, or a part of Milwaukee. And then you are, in your group of 3, are going to break down that segment. So this is Milwaukee down here. You're going to break that segment into 3 different spaces. Okay, so you're going to take that quadrant and you're going to break it into 3 equal parts, thirds. 33% for all of you who understand percents. Yeah? Everyone remember that? You are responsible individually for making your third of the map out of foam. Eventually you're going to put it together with the rest of the people in your group and it's going to equal that full quadrant. Okay, so you're taking a map and you're creating a model to represent what your map is showing you.